doing well. Enjoy the rest of the bank holiday. Get out, call a loved one, and go for a walk. Do whatever you need to do. Get away from the team. Get into other teams. Get into other sports. Turn the page. It's ended obviously in defeat. Russ Martin's got your number, Daniel Farka. He has got your number, and that psychologically is very interesting to me. Obviously, former player, former coach, and he has done one over on the master. The pupil has become the master, and I don't know. It'll be interesting. I would think it's very early doors. We don't know what the squad's going to look like. There will be people that leave Leeds United in the summer. Of course there will. And it'll be interesting to see what happened to all the Snakes that are on loan. I think there is a chance that we sell them and take a little bit of a bath on them. But it'll just be interesting. Hey, Carl. Yeah, it's been a minute. I've been moving. I have been moving for the past 6 months. I'm literally down to the final stages and will be finally moved in. I'll have an office and be doing more Leeds United content, but I have been literally every waking hour. It's either been with the financial institutions doing stuff. It takes 90 days to close here up in upstate New York of the United States. And then it's been another 30 plus days to actually move physically items back and forth. So anyways, long story short is I will be doing more content, but it's going to be an interesting off season, right? The players that have been, the Snakes that have left, I think we do wind up cutting ties with some of them. And of course, some of the players will go up no matter what. But I think we shockingly will hold on to some of them as well. The best thing this club has got going on for it is the 49ers. The best thing this club has got going on, because I fully believe that the 49ers will back Daniel Farka again as much as they can in the championship within the means of financial fair play. And it's early, but we have to be favorites right now, right? So obviously players will leave. I completely understand that. But I fully believe that the 49ers will back Daniel Farka again. And the three that went up, or the three that went down, were the three that went up. So, Luton, Burnley, and I'm missing one. Let me know which one I'm missing. But anyways, I fully believe we'll be the favorites. We could boss the league next year. It'll just be interesting to see how the 49ers replenish the squad and then get rid of some of the dead weight. I have to believe the likes of Patrick Bamford will be back. Whether he will be the featured striker is yet to be seen, solely based on his injury record. But performance-wise, I think Farka likes him, and I think that he is serviceable at this level. What's questionable to me, Somerville is probably gone, Nanto is probably gone. Ruter, I think we have a 50-50 shot at keeping. I'm just going over the front line right now. But what's interesting to me is Dan James, a player like Dan James. Dan James is on the bubble. If he is the starting, as he has been for some of the season, winger for us, that'll be just, he'll be a player that we would want to keep, I think, in the over the summer, just because he's experienced at this level, and he's Dan James. I think he's serviceable at this level. So as far as the back line will need surgery. Of course it will. Pascal, I think we've been saying it for a long time. We needed some competition with Meslier. Obviously, Joe Rodon's gone. Will Cresswell fall back into favor? We don't know. So, look, there'll be any of the signings that happened this season, I think, stay. So, Ampadu's staying. I mean, most likely, unless an incredible offer comes in. Joel Perreault is staying. He's still very serviceable in this lineup and in this league. Firpo is another one that might be on the bubble. Archie Gray, I think the 49ers do everything that they possibly can to keep him. Let's catch up with Carl. He's just agreeing. If we can sort out the squad quickly, Sheffield United, and bring in some real quality experience, then we have a chance to win the league. Well, absolutely, Carly. I mean, you reflect back on if Rads let go of the club, if Rads actually let go of the club when he was supposed to, then we would have been fully ready to go with Daniel Farker to take training. What was it, July? I believe we took a couple friendlies with maybe Manchester United. Our first friendly, Daniel Farker was signed maybe a couple of days ago. So I think Daniel Farker having a full off season, understanding what league we're in, the players will be flexed, hopefully quickly. Hopefully it won't be a completely in and out squad, but look, you've got basically a couple of months. The Euros are obviously happening this summer. I think the midfield is probably, Gruev's staying, Ampadu's staying, Kamara's staying. So the midfield is probably, you feel good about. There'll be surgery on the back line, and there'll probably be surgery on the front line. But the question is, who can you hold on to in each of those areas? I think Dan James, if we can hold on to Dan James, that would be really, I think, advantageous. Maybe you sign Jaden Anthony because he knows the system to a permanent deal. But if we could keep either Ruter or Nanto, I think that would be Ruter, Nanto, James. If you could keep two of those three, I think you're set up for success next year, knowing that there'll be vultures, and then Archie Gray. I just think the 49ers, based on his legacy, based on the fact that he was played out of position, have him for one more year with the promise of maybe you do a Calvin Phillips deal, like give us one more year and then you're going up. So that's really my thoughts. I'm already thinking about next year. Today, you want my thoughts on today? Russ Martin's got Daniel Farka's number. That's my thoughts. Just like we have Norwich's number, Russ Martin's got Daniel Farka's number. And, I think we always struggled. When we were on top, the first, 10 minutes, 15 minutes of the match when we were on top and we didn't score, that kind of told you that if for whatever reason Southampton go against the run of play, which has happened to us all season long, we didn't take our chances, we would drop a little bit. And I think that's what happened in the second half. So can I blame it all on Daniel Farka? Did he get the tactics wrong? Well, there were moments of the game where we should have put one in the back of the net. So I can't totally blame Daniel Farka. I can probably blame him more about how we finished the season. That I can blame him post-international break. But, of course he's coming back. Of course he's going to be the manager next season. So we go again. And, it sucks to say. I understand people would be upset. There's several content creators that are just pissed off. I'm right there with them. I get it. It's really inexcusable to be in the position we were pre-international break and then to really fail and capitulate as much as we did post-international break. I get it. But, you got 2 or 3 days, feel bad, and then let's start thinking about next year because we will, trust me, right now, the bookies aren't out, but I would bet even if we lose Somerville, Reuter, and Nanto, even if we lose those three and some of the back line, we will be one of the favorites to go up, if not the favorite, top two to go up, just based on who's going down. That's my time. We go again. Life of a Leeds fan. That's why we love this club. We love the climb. All right. Be well. Enjoy your bank holiday. Peace. Good to see you, Carl. I'll do more content soon.